What if I told you one of the most iconic sidemen among us players is statistically the worst? Not just bad. The worst. Of all the regulars. For years, we've watched the chaos, the accusations, the legendary moments. But the numbers don't lie. Or do they? Today, we're diving deep into 257 games, nearly 3,000 mentions and transcripts, to uncover the truth about Deji. This isn't just about losing. This is about a player trapped in a narrative, with a secret skill the win rate hides. Strap in. This changes how you see every game. Let's start with the brutal truth. The cold, hard data. Deji has played 257 games. He has won 105. That's a win percentage of 40.86%. The lowest of any regular sidemen player. The next worst is nearly 5% higher. But it gets worse. As imposter? Catastrophic. Simon wins as imposter 74.58% of the time. Vic, 58.97%. Deji? A staggering 35.42%. Simon wins more than double Deji's imposter games. On paper, this is a disaster. A player who loses more than he wins, and is especially terrible when he has the power. The verdict seems clear, but we're just getting started. To understand how bad this is, let's look at the best. Simon. Mini-Minter. The Among Us GOAT of the sidemen. A 74.58% imposter win rate. He's calculated, manipulative, a silent killer. When Simon is imposter, the game is often over. Now look at Deji. 35.42%. It's not just a gap. It's a chasm. It suggests a fundamental misunderstanding of the role. While Simon uses strategy, Deji seems to rely on chaos. But here's our first clue. Look at their crewmate win rates. Simon is still great at 50.92%. But Deji's? 44.2%. The gap shrinks. As crewmate, Deji isn't the absolute worst. So where is the problem really coming from? Listen to this. A moment that defines the entire dynamic. JJ killed Deji with the sheriff. It's a throwaway line. But it's mentioned twice in seconds. This isn't just a kill. It's a pattern. A narrative. Deji and KSI. Brother against brother. The most targeted relationship in the game. Over 2,800 times Deji is mentioned in transcripts. How many of those are tied to JJ? The data shows a story not of random failure, but of a focused rivalry that warps the entire game around him. Part 2, the KSI-Deji dynamic. This is the engine of Deji's losses. They are each other's primary target. The transcript is littered with it. I legit saw DJ just kill. JJ, what did you see? It's a feedback loop. Deji is always on JJ's radar, and JJ is always on Deji's. This creates a massive statistical distortion. Deji isn't playing a 10-player game. He's often playing a 1v1 inside it. When JJ is crewmate, he souzes Deji. When JJ is imposter, he kills Deji first. When Deji is imposter, he often targets JJ, revealing himself. This personal war destroys his objective win conditions. And here's the proof of the collateral damage. We've lost already. No, this is good cause Deji and JJ are dead. Listen to that. The moment both brothers are dead, another player says the team is in a good spot. Deji's presence, tied to KSI's, is seen as a variable so chaotic that removing them both is a net positive for the remaining players. He's not just a bad player, his very existence in the game, because of this rivalry, is considered a problem to be eliminated for others to succeed. That's insane. Now, part 3, the hidden talent. Forget the win rate for a second. Look at this, kill/death ratio. 1.32, what does that mean? It means Deji kills more often than he dies. He has 104 imposter kills. He dies 114 times. Compare that to Harry, with a KDR of 0.74. Harry dies far more than he kills. KSI has a 1.42 KDR, the highest. Deji is closer to KSI than to Harry. This is the bombshell. Deji is not passive. He is aggressive. He gets kills. His problem isn't lethality, it's what happens after the kill. He can execute, but he can't escape the consequences. He's a glass cannon. Let's break down that imposter stat, 2.17 kills per imposter game. That's solid. It's not Simon's 2.41, but it's respectable. It means when Deji is imposter, he's usually getting double kills. He's doing the job. The killing part. So why does he lose 65% of those games? The data points to the aftermath. The Deji's killed 3 people moment isn't a celebration of his skill, it's the moment he's caught. He's a high-risk, high-visibility killer. He creates chaos, gets kills, but leaves a mess so obvious the entire lobby immediately knows it's him. He wins the battle, but loses the war. This creates a fascinating player archetype. Simon is the strategist. Vic is the analyst. Harry is the sacrificial lamb. And Deji? He's the agent of chaos. His high KDR and low win rate together paint the picture. He doesn't play to win the game as defined by the victory screen. He plays to create moments. To be the center of the story. To have his name shouted in meetings 197 times he's been accused. In a content creation game, which is more valuable? A quiet win, or a legendary loss that gets clipped and memed? Deji's stats suggest he's optimized for the latter. Part 4, Why he keeps losing. The real reasons. First, the roles. He's been sheriff 19 times, jester 18. These are high-pressure, binary roles. Sheriff, you shoot someone, you're either a hero or you lose the game. Jester, your goal is to get voted out. These roles encourage the all-or-nothing playstyle that defines him. Second, the transcript analysis. Phrases like, I don't know, I got a bit of, and leave me alone show a defensive, often flustered communication style under pressure. He's not constructing narratives, he's reacting to them. And in Among Us, the storyteller wins. The third reason is meta. He's the predictable variable. Because of the KSI rivalry and his chaotic reputation, he is accused 197 times. That's an average of nearly 4 accusations per video he's in. The lobby's first instinct when something goes wrong is Deji. This is a massive disadvantage. It means he has to play a perfect, silent game to win as imposter, which contradicts his aggressive nature. As crewmate, he's often voted out on suspicion alone. He's playing on hard mode with a reputation system the other players don't have to the same degree. And finally, listen to this self-awareness. Oh pain. I definitely knew that's what happened. He knows. In his heart, he knows the pattern. He knew JJ killed him. He expects it. There's a resignation in his voice. After hundreds of games, he's internalized his role as the victim of the narrative, the casualty of the brother war. This psychological factor might be the biggest reason of all. If you expect to lose, if you expect to be targeted, it changes how you play. You take bigger risks, because what do you have to lose? Part 5, The Verdict. So, is Deji the worst sidemen among us player? By the win rate, unequivocally yes. He is the statistical anchor. But is that the right question? What if Among Us for the sidemen isn't about winning, but about creating entertainment? In that metric, Deji is arguably top tier. His high KDR proves he's in the action. His high accusation count proves he's in the drama. His chaotic losses are often the most memorable parts of the video. He is the catalyst for content. The data reveals a tragic hero. A player with the raw aggression to be dangerous, trapped in a web of rivalry, reputation, and role. He kills, but can't hide. He plays, but is prejudged. He creates the chaos we love to watch, but pays for it with losses. Deji isn't bad at Among Us. He's just playing a different game than everyone else. While Simon plays to see imposter victory, Deji plays to hear his name screamed in the meeting, to be the reason the video has a title. And by that standard, he's winning every single time. Thanks for watching. What's your take? Is Deji the worst or the most entertaining? Let me know below.